A city known for its incredible skylines, nightlife, and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Miami Dolphins. WK1 has it all teed up. And here we go from Miami. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right. You have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
H.N. again. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And going play action. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Throw here, third down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. When you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. He's going to throw it. It is caught left side. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Falcons.
They'll work against the blitz. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Sticking to the air here. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
With the shotgun, they'll give it to Achan. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. All the left side. And he's brought down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10.
Now looking to throw. It's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
Complete to Jatavion Sanders.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Trying for it, it's Achan. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds the football outside. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
Here's Achan up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now stick with Achan. 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Devon Achan, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 10-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Pass it in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here.
Less than a yard.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan. Another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Advantages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
We've set it downs for them from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Lone back gets the handoff. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Schmidt connects. And they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Looking slant route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Warren running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. He gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to lead with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. Bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a...
Third and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Tua now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connecting on the slant. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Corliss Wakeman will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Miami offense headed out there now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He dodged the tackle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Caught, nice game left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's a screen play to Warren. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to throw this one.
27-yard line.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
Back to throw now. That's caught for the first. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Falcons.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Not much scoring at this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Trying an inside give to Ward. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been
Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
WK1 on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 3.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Starting this drive with a design run. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tua off the play fake. He's got a man left. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now we're on the counter. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Going on 3rd. Tagovailoa. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. And leading just 7-3, might be better to take a knee and take the lead into the locker room. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throwing the out route complete. It almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. New set of downs from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Working on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Just a yard left to go on second down. Pass play now. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hanson, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hanson and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. Hits the 20. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
14. Dolphins 3.
All lined up and ready to boot this one away. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
It's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, Warren. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Warren once more escapes the defender, and he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal, Atlanta.
They'll go again with Warren. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Their gain on the play leads to 2nd.
Throwing from the gun.
At the 8-yard line.
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Bob. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Koo able to put it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. It is caught left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. And is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops, huh? Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good. Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's taken down.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Receiver in motion, going left. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. And they finally get him to the ground.
Andre Schmitz lining this one up. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Schmidt connects, and that gets him back to within 11.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
His return starts at the 5. Keeps away from one. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. So first and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. For the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
One's complete over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one is launched downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting third down for him here. Tua now from the gun. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Falcons and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Warren. He dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10 6-yard line.
They go with Warren on the run. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down. A gain of 16 yards.
On the ground with Warren. No progress on first down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20.
Line up the design keeper. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So now on is WK1 for the Falcons field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal is not going to get it done anymore.
Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Miami offense sent it out there now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Dolphins just... He's got it on the bootleg. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Right up the gut. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 6 and a first down as well. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to throw, Tua. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, here's Tua. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 13.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. The response in order as they take over. They'll hand it off to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Warren here from the gun. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Warren running between the tackles. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give here to Warren. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming. To the air on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Drive play straight ahead. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Falcons and Jalen Warren headed back out there offensively.
22-yard line.
They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Counterplay here, Warren. And this hasn't been a common side of the play tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
They'll run now with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very clean play.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's Warren on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
It's fourth down.
On now comes their punter. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again, here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
He's back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins down by 7. 1st and 10 from the 32. Throwing out to the left. Cup. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Looking right, and he finds it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here he is to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Man in motion here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. They run with Warren. And he is going to have the Falcons' 1st down. And Brock actually clinched them this victory. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Miami.